Andrew Tate's bodyguard has claimed that his boss believes somebody wanted to hurt him. Bogdan Stanciu stated in an interview with the BBC that Tate's behavior was something similar to paranoia, but the far-right influencer was unaware of the source of the danger. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at Andrew Tate says that his bodyguard wants to hurt him. Yeah, you heard it right. I would not say paranoid, but something similar maybe. He wanted to have a normal life and couldn't. Maybe it's normal to be a little bit more paranoid, Mr. Stanciu told the news outlet. According to Mr. Stanciu, the ex-kickboxer had a tendency to act on impulse when he was traveling abroad. Since we know that anything can happen, the security crew stayed inside the hotel with the baggage locked and without changing our clothing, he stated. Mr. Stanciu also remarked on the women who accused Tate of sexual assault, saying that the ladies believed that they would become his next brides. Mr. Stanciu was referring to the woman who accused Tate of sexual assault. He went on to say that as they were aware of the truth, it was simple for them to switch sides and give a statement to the authorities. The troublesome influencer and his brother, Tristan Tate, are currently being held in detention for a period of 30 days in Romania, while Romanian law enforcement officials investigate charges of rape and human trafficking against them. Throughout the course of the conversation, Mr. Stanciu made the assertion that the Bucharest complex of the far-right leader had been visited by more than 100 different women since he had relocated there 2 years prior. According to him, a good number of the women were less than 25 years old. In addition to this, he asserted that the women were frequently very inebriated or causing difficulties. Authorities have been able to take assets worth £3.2 million so far from his house in Bucharest. The Romanian authorities have stated that 29 of his assets have been seized, some of which include expensive vehicles, watches, and cash. On Saturday, it was observed that a number of automobiles, including a Rolls-Royce, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz, were being removed from Tate's complex on the outskirts of the capital in order to be relocated to a storage place. Tate and his brother have filed a challenge to their 30-day imprisonment, but the Court of Appeals in Bucharest dismissed the claim this week and ruled that they should continue to be held in police custody. The authorities have accused the two brothers, along with two other individuals who were citizens of Romania, of leading an organized crime ring. The bodyguard referred to the victims of the sexual assault as young and foolish, implying that they were underage. A recent conversation between Bogdan Stanciu, Andrew Tate's bodyguard, and himself focused on Stanciu's employer's paranoia. In a subsequent interview with the BBC, the chief of security for the influencer stated that Andrew was under the impression that someone wanted to hurt him. In response to the inquiry on whether or not Andrew was suffering symptoms of paranoia, Bogdan stated, "I wouldn't say paranoid, but something comparable maybe." Bogdan remarked he wanted to have a normal life and couldn't. Maybe it's normal to be a little bit more paranoid. He wanted to have a normal life, but couldn't. Bogdan reflected on the time spent traveling with Andrew and shared that during those days, the security team would stay inside the hotel with the baggage locked and without changing their clothing. Because we were aware that anything could take place, he explained his reasoning. Bogdan also shared his thoughts on the women who have accused Andrew of sexually assaulting them in other parts of the conversation. A member of Andrew's security detail made the following observation: when they realize the reality, it's easy to turn from a friend into an enemy and submit a statement to the police. Bogdan Stanciu stated in an exclusive interview that was carried by the BBC that more than 100 ladies had entered Mr. Tate's compound in Bucharest since he began working there 2 years ago. The interview was televised. The former police intelligence officer stated that he was sometimes ordered to physically remove women from the Tate house because they were too inebriated or creating issues, but that force was never used. He also stated that he was never asked to forcibly remove any men from the Tate property. While the Romanian police investigate claims of human trafficking and rape, Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan are currently being held in detention for a period of 30 days. The case has shown a light on the prejudices that existed within their homes in Bucharest, as well as the treatment that was given to women there. According to Mr. Stanciu, the public persona that his boss projects is diametrically opposed to his true nature. Yet, his own thoughts on the models, girlfriends, and other women who were present in the Tate residence are illuminating. According to him, the majority of the women who spent time with the Tate brothers in their compound were under the age of 25, and Andrew Tate was the one who paid for all their costs. Mr. Stanciu shared with me that several of the girls misinterpreted the reel and imagined that they would be his next wife. After they became aware of the situation, it was simple for them to switch sides and give a statement to the authorities. You say, when they realize the reality, it's easy to turn from a friend into an enemy. The intense allegiance that Bogdan Stanciu has for his employer stands in stark contrast to the fact that he does not believe the women who have accused Andrew Tate of wrongdoing. He told me, "I never doubt Andrew, and I believed him." And as one of the millionaire's most senior staff members, his justification for having doubts about the testimony of Mr. Tate's accusers is just as startling as it is surprising. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.